Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to look at lesson 2.11 today. And the essential question is, how can you make a model to solve a problem when you're comparing numbers? So we're going to look at these kind of problems, and we want to compare two numbers. So we want to know which number is larger, which number is smaller, and by how much. So those are all three of those things. So the first one we're going to give a try is at the zoo, there are 137 birds and 142 reptiles. The first question, are there more birds or more reptiles at the zoo? And the second question is how many more? Okay, so to solve this, let's use our base 10 blocks to create a model for both 137 and 142. And we'll be able to compare those two things. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's build the birds first. 137. So there's 100. Here's the 30. And now let's do the 7. And like I always say to you guys, keep your ones organized. It makes everything a little bit easier than if you just put them in a random pile. There's 133, 134, 135, and I like to do rows of five, or columns of 5. So I do 5 here, and then I need 2 more. So I'll put 1 here and 1 here. So there's 137. Now let's do 142. There's 30, 130, 140, and 142. And one strategy we can use is to just cancel these things out to see who has more. So they each have 100. So that's even. If we cross off these 3 tens, we can do these 3 tens. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left over here. And there's 10, 11, 12 left over here. So we know right now that there are more reptiles. Let me put that in. Let me label these. I should have done that before. More reptiles than birds. And here's the birds over here. Birds. Okay, so reptiles wins. I'll go ahead and write it out. I was going to be lazy and just put an R, but I like to show my work. Oops, I don't have to put it there. All right, live TV. Now we have to figure out how many more. So I know that there are 7 blocks here and there's 12 here. So one strategy I can use is just to count up. And I can say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I counted 5 more times. There's 7. So I can just cross off these 7. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are still left. So there are 5 more reptiles than birds. Let's do another. The more we do, the better we'll get at these. So this time, Tom's book has 105 pages. Delaney's book has 109 pages. Which book has fewer? And that's an important point to underline this too. We want to know how many less pages there are. It's not always just who has the most. Okay, so let's go ahead and build these two numbers. Let's do Tom's book first. 105. So I don't need any tens. 100 and 5 ones. And I like to keep my ones nice and organized. 102, 103, 104. I think I'll slip this one on the bottom, 105. So there you have Tom's books. Or Tom, how many pages are in his book, excuse me. Now on this side, let's do Delaney. Delaney's book has 109 pages. So there's the 100, and then let's drag out 9 more ones because there's no 10s in this number either. 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. And let's use our cross off or cancel out strategy. So there's 100 here that we'll cross off and 100 here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So let's cross off 5 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do we have that's not crossed off? Here, let me cross these off so the picture is more clear. What do we have? So Delaney has the most because she still has blocks left over. So Delaney's book has the most. So Tom's book has fewer pages. How many fewer? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 fewer pages. Okay, so Tom's book has 4 fewer pages. All right, good luck, everybody. If you need help, your teachers are always ready. Thanks.